Good morning, this is Zoe Dalton with Landair Safety Department. Today we're going to be looking at following distance. When we're looking at following distance, we're going to be talking about the correct way to determine if you do have enough following distance. In 15 years of management with Landair and other companies, I've talked to a lot of drivers, counseled with them about following distance. A lot of times it's when drivers have had complaint calls about following distance, or may be involved in an incident or accident that could be related to a not enough correct following distance. When talking with drivers, usually the first question I'll ask them is, did you have enough following distance? Well, in 15 years, I've yet to have a driver tell me he didn't have enough following distance. The second question I always ask is, well, how much following distance did you have? And routinely, I would say at least 75% of the drivers will tell me between 2 and 3 truck lengths. And in their mind, that is plenty of following distance. When in actuality, at 60 miles per hour, a 2 truck length following distance is between 1 and 2 seconds. So essentially what that means is, if an emergency occurs, they're going to run something over. With our systems, obviously you have a reaction time as a driver, and then of course the air brakes, you have at the time for it to engage. So at 60 miles per hour with a 2-second following distance, if anything at all occurs, we are going to have some type of incident. A lot of drivers obviously have a lot less than a 2 truck lengths following distance. You'll see that on the highway quite a bit. So what we wanted to do today is demonstrate that. And what we do to demonstrate that is, when a vehicle in front of you passes a fixed object, we start counting 1 1,000, 2 1,000, and if we reach that driveway before we reach 7 1,000, then obviously we don't have enough following distance. So what we want to be able to do is to increase that following distance. Developing good habits versus getting in the routine of that bad habit of the following distance. I think it's probably one of the things that the entire industry needs to look at very, very closely. When you talk to drivers that have driven millions of miles without having an accident, that's one of the key things that they'll tell you, is knowing what's going on around them and a correct following distance. So today we are going to demonstrate that. As we get closer to the vehicle in front of us, we are now approximately 2 truck lengths from that vehicle. That vehicle is passing a fixed object, which is a driveway. 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Before we reach 3 1,000, we have reached that driveway, and that's traveling at approximately 50 miles per hour. So ideally, you want to have a 7-second following distance. We're going to back off now and let the vehicle in front of us get approximately 7 seconds in front of us, and then we'll repeat the same thing. We'll start counting once that vehicle has passed that fixed object. The vehicle in front of us is getting ready to pass another driveway, and we're going to begin counting. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000. So at that speed, at about approximately 50 miles per hour, that was a 7-second following distance.